Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's Shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker. The mage. Let's start the show. Layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with a fiery glow. We're live. We crash. Closely as the filament spins, a wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech, where the sparks may fly. In the streamer's den, there's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice, pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each print he creates, while the chat's wild wonder in suspense they wait. Rising with the flames in the shenanigans game, printing out the future, no two prints the same.
I'm here. Welcome in, everybody. Cruiser, how you doing today, my friend? Da Vinci, how's everything going with you? Let's go, Chewy, Ramon. Coffee break. Be right back. All right, my friend. I hope you can hear me okay. We have to use microphone, built-in microphone, because I forgot to charge everything. So we got things in today. Oh, we got the shirt. I'm not happy with it. But we got the shirt. It'll do for this week, for this coming weekend. I'm going to redesign it. You can see there's lines in it. Anyway, yeah. So got the shirt in. This circle is going away. It's just going to be the stick figures, and they're going to be adjusted up and a little bit smaller. But other than that, we got the shirt in. It's a very, very heavy T-shirt. Okay, so I meant to show this off Wednesday. Ugh, sound is fine, cool. Your kitchen is lit! What the fruit cake is good as well. It's got that little echo of, that little echo. Well, we're charging up the normal ones here. I should be able to pull one out and use one pretty soon. Because when I use the mic in here, I can't use the speaker. It's just weird. But it is an economical thing. I think I only paid I think I paid like $40 for this. I'm not big into spending $300 on a pair of headphones. Here is our little teeny motor. Look at that. That's small. There's a finger for comparison. This small little motor. This is going to be in our little heat gunning thingy, whatever the heck that's going to be. So that's going to be our little team motor. We are going to resin print the impeller. The impeller is going to be resin printed. So yeah, zoom. I got more filament in, just your basic colors. I've been getting them from eSun. I've used samples of eSun before. I've never had a full roll of eSun. But this it's printed pretty well. This is eSun. This is white. I got 4 rolls of white in back in Monday or Tuesday, what day it was. I got 4 rolls of white, and I got 4 rolls of black in today, and yeah. So that's eSun. Pretty good. We gotta remake this piano. I can't seem to catch my breath today for some reason. For practical prints. Yeah, it's not bad. What is my cat Hank? I don't know what he's doing. My Vision Miner came in. I've not had Vision Miner in like a year. I missed it. Nice little fancy packaging. Yeah, they probably are the same. So the Vision Miner came in, so that means I can start printing my maker chips today. I'll start printing those tonight. How are you supposed to get this out of the bag? Well, there's just parts. If y'all ordered, there's just like brush shorts in there. That's all it's in there. Love this stuff. I love this stuff. I've been using this stuff for almost 3 years now. I got a little sample pack of it. I got a little sample bottle of it almost 3 years ago, and I used it and I loved it. And then I got a small bottle like this, ran out, and then I got a big bottle, and that lasted me all the way up to last summer, and I ran out of it almost a year ago, and I just haven't gone around and gotten it. Used the grate. No, I did not see your cat video. I did see you posted it in Discord. Let's watch it. We'll do it right now. Let's watch the cat video. I got home, did some things, and I took a nap. I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I cleaned the house up a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm going to go and take an hour nap, and then I just woke up like a half hour ago. Do we have your permission to play this on stream? Make filaments for companies, but I tell you what, the white is something. It looks like it could be a polymaker thing. All right, of course. Okay, cool. Let's check this out. Do a full screen here. That looks like a real fish. Which one's this? Is this pumpkin? Yeah, this is pumpkin, isn't it? My son's browser is up. It's a public video. Yeah, I don't like playing videos like without permission and stuff. It's all good. This is pumpkin, right? This is pumpkin playing with a fish that looks realistic. Big fish. That noise, the motor noise, reminds me of a song. I agree with you. I do like I don't care if my stuff is I don't care if my stuff is played. Oh, there's a Toby's box. That's a boxer, right? Yeah, it's a boxer. That's awesome. The fish never stood a chance. On fire. Look how big Pumpkin is. There are these wee little teeny things. That's awesome. Okay. What else is left that I got in? You're underfeeding them. Yeah, my cat's acting like he's been sitting here. You're not gonna find anything to eat in here unless you find something from that my son's dropped. Most likely that is the case. What can I get my screen back? There we go. And then we got this. This, I don't know what this is. I think this is the amplifier, actually. Oh, that's a tiny little board. Okay, so this is the amplifier. This is for the piano. It is hot in this room, and I have all my machines off. All of my machines are turned off right now, and it's hot. Oh yeah, this is a little amplifier board. It's for the piano. We'll have to figure out a place to put it. My eyes are getting bad. I don't even know how to wire this up. It's a mono amp, default 9 dB gain, and a left plus a right out. Hey, Builder Robot. A work lurk. Thank you for the work lurk, my friend. I know you're busy. I appreciate you coming in and lurking. I appreciate everybody that comes in here. You can lurk, whatever. I appreciate everything y'all do. I'm very humbled and very taken back by all the support and everything that goes on in this channel. Not only in my channel, but other channels as well. Which, speaking of that, it's getting a little bit on a serious note here. Heart Third Dimension, my friend. You did all the demo work of the kitchen, how to put the board back from the lights, and then start putting insulation in the walls. Oh, I love that. The RGB worked. Why are they're yellow right now? It's a weird combination in here. Serious note about the channel, about what goes on in this channel. There's a bunch of stuff, the whole internet thing going on right now. When you come into this channel, I've had several people ask me things which I respect, and they've been respectful. They ask things before they can post stuff. And you see this going on through some Twitch stuff as well. You go into certain people's channels, and they get all weird about it if you ask, say something about another person's channel. That doesn't happen here. It will never happen here. This is a safety area. This is a safe zone. There's no. We love each other. Everybody's opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. We respect everybody's opinion. Even though if you might not agree with their opinion, we still respect that it's their opinion. If you see something in somebody else's channel, you're more than welcome to talk about it here. You don't have to worry about what would it be called? It would be called gatekeeping. No, it's not gatekeeping. I support a lot of other channels, and I direct people to a lot of other channels. If it's not necessarily through shout-outs, but I I tell you who I watch. I recommend channels. So if there's a channel that you recommend, feel free to throw it in chat. That's the only way we're going to be able to be strong as a community. Um, if you see somebody doing a project or they're testing out a new filament, anything like that in somebody else's channel, you are welcome. You are completely welcome to mention it in our channel here. This is a hobby for me. All right, I am adding a little bit more of a, I am taking a little bit more of a business approach to it, but it will always remain a hobby. It will always remain a hobby for me. I'm looking at it a little bit business-wise, just to support the channel. All right, I do collect revenue off of it, but all that, I tell you right flat out right now, not a single penny that has come into this channel has gone into my private life. It has remained in this channel. It will always remain in this channel. All my bills, all my stuff, all my debt on my private life is paid for by my private company. That's paid for by what I do. What you see me trucking. That's how I pay for all that. Everything that comes into revenue that comes into here supports all the projects, keeping the stream running, things like that. It goes back into the stream. Huggy Wuggies! How are you doing, Winsing? And they have the right to be wrong. Yeah. So So if you come in here and if you want to post a link or if you've seen something in somebody else's channel, it's okay. Excuse me. It's okay. I've had people off stream whisper to me, it's like, hey, can I no, I didn't want to put this up, because I guess people experience that in other channels. If you mention something like other channels, if you mention that, somebody else, I guess can get into trouble and stuff like that, but that doesn't happen here. We're a community. We're a community-driven channel, and that's very, very important to me. Hey, the Naughty Trucker, how you doing, my friend? Well, I'm glad I'm not working next weekend. Why? What's going on next weekend? I'm not working next weekend either. I was thinking about you the other day. I haven't seen you for a while. I was thinking about you. Yeah, so it will never be that kind of channel. I am pursuing it more of a business-wise, but not for a personal gain. Just so we have bigger projects. Need to get your trailer fixed. I'm working on TikTok. We promote people in here. I strongly believe in supporting others and showcasing others. You can retire off your next check. Yeah. Like I said, I do monetize this, and I appreciate everything, all the ads that y'all have to watch, and I'm humbled by all that stuff. But yeah, anything that's ever come, nothing will ever get in the way of. I don't know. There's some things going on, and I don't understand why. But yeah, you never have to worry about that. You don't come in here and mention somebody's channel. You feel free to. It's the only way we're gonna grow. That minimum payout was $50. Some PS5 gaming content. Well, the Nighty Trucker, if you have a link to your TikTok, post it. Go ahead and you can post it here in chat. If you don't have it right away, you can post it over in Discord. We have a channel. The lovely Cruising Girl organized my Discord. So you can post it in there for streamer links. I think what it is, it's yeah. You end up spending all the Twitch money on George. What's What's up with you, Winsing? Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get into it before, because I'm gonna have to go and get my son here in a couple hours. Yes, this channel of ours, I created to relieve stress. But I am looking at it more of a business point of it, not to profit off it. I will never profit off this channel. Never. I will never. I'm small. I don't profit off it. But it's not for profit. It's everything that I monetize in here across all my other channels, across my other content. It's all to go back into this so we can, it pays for things like this wire that I just got in to finish up the laser printer or laser cutter. It pays for servos, bearings. Yeah. Oh my God, I agree with you, Night Trucker. You still have your son's Xbox stream on. That is impossible because the Xbox is turned off. Oh, you mean the window for it? Thank you. Yes, yeah, trucking. Oh, there's your TikTok thing. Let me open it up on the side here, and the Crazy Syrup Guy. What is that your screen name? The Crazy Syrup Guy. I love it, man. I love that. Let me give you a follow. I'll remember that. The Crazy Syrup Guy. I'll search you. I'll search you when I open up my phone. I don't have TikTok installed on my PC. It's only on my phone. Make sure you all go over and follow the Crazy Syrup Guy. There's the link. We'll pin the link. The Crazy Syrup Guy. I love that. We'll pin the link. And there's the link up on top of chat if you want to go out and check out. What are you going to do? PS5 gaming? What do you have all in? A variety of stuff. Cool. Definitely give him a follow. I will be doing that here on my phone here in a bit. You can check around sometime at Christmas. Just get a full $16. Yeah. Mine. Actually, I'm being completely transparent about what comes into this channel. I average around $100 a month. So everything it averages around $100. It pays for things like this. Like I said, it pays for stuff. It goes right back into the channel. It goes completely right back into the channel. I have never used that to do anything personally. Welcome to the Syrup Army. Oh my God, Cruising Girl. It took me 7 hours one time. It took me 7 hours to go across Bronx. To go from one side of the Bronx to the George Washington Bridge. I think that's only 4 or 5 miles. It took me 7 hours to do that one time. I was livid. 7 hours. Okay. Let's get into some Fusion. Just traffic. You warriors. Wore yourself out and didn't get anything done. Well, that's called production. You'll be posting American Truck Sim content. Awesome. And it'll be all on TikTok. Make sure you're heading over there. The link is up on top. Give the Nutty Trucker a follow. He's one of our friends here on the channel. You see him pop up usually at our night on our night streams. Another trucker. I would love to ride with you someday, my friend. I'll be the front door. I'll stay out front because I know my Volvo can kick your. What's it? KW you have? Yeah, I know. I know. Out pull that W9. We got to pull our. Where's the piano at? Piano. So we got to redo the piano. Open recovery. What? Yes, we have to redo the piano, and the reason why is because I only did 7 keys on it. Nobody stopped me. Nobody said anything. Dark Third Dimension did question it though. There's only 7 keys in here. We need 8. Oh yeah. Okay. What do you have that? Always a day late and a key short, right? Back in CDL school. See, I never went to any school. What what's your 3406? Yeah, but what year is that? What year is that C15? Multiple 4 available notes. uh, what do you have that set at? So 98. What's your rating set at on that? I got my Volvo set to 470. I find that Kenworth I had was 800. That was way too much. That was way too much for what I'm doing now. But 600. I find a 470 is about the perfect. It's matched up with my Super 10 right now. It's matched up pretty darn good. I just put a new turbo on it 2 weeks ago. Put a new turbo on the truck. Brand new turbo. I had 50 pounds of boost the other day. I started pulling. I was pulling 7 mountains, and I was in about 81,000, and I was pulling that hill. I just happened to look down because I'm like, wow, this thing is like running like crazy right now. And I looked down, and it was like almost 50 pounds of boost I was putting in. I was like, holy crap! I haven't seen 50 pounds of boost since I bought the truck. She was screaming. Let's get everything turned on here. How are we gonna do this? Is it a glider kit? You see, there's a I can't remember what company it is, but they're buying a bunch of gliders. We should be good to get my audio rearranged. So let's get
this moved over. We need to change our audio levels. And I think that was at 10 dB. How's that? Are we good with audio? Lock the volume. I think we're good there. 10 dB was where we had it before. Oh. Why is my... Nothing is working here. What's going on here? Why is that not working over on my other computer desktop? Oops, that's the wrong button. I got everything all messed up. Okay, so let's get back to what the heck we're doing. So we need to add more keys here. Should we just shrink the keys down? I eventually want to put a battery in here. What size are the keys? No, we can't shrink these keys down. That's the size of the key right there. And that's half the size of my fingertip. So we cannot shrink these keys down. We need to keep these keys the same size. You want to see the truck it just posted? Posted your truck? Your numbers aren't shown, are they? If your numbers are showing on that, take it down. Or I'll take it down if your numbers are showing. That's a beautiful truck. Wipe out your plate. Wipe out your plate. Wipe out your plate and re-upload it. It's a beautiful looking truck, my friend. Yes, I know it's a public displayed plate, but I have reasons. I'll tell you later. Well, I don't know what's going on here. I tried. Yeah, wipe your plate out. Wipe your plate out and re-upload it.
As you can see, the more you around,
The more you're gonna find out. There, I DM'd you. Get those plates wiped out and re-uploaded. That's a beautiful looking truck. What? We have a sheriff in there right now looking at your chat. Hi, we're good. We're behaving ourselves. There is no kind of pew-pews or... We don't do any of that. We're good people. Yes. We do not have... There are no fire and flames and boom-booms in this channel. We do not try to launch things into space. Okay, so we need to keep... We need to keep these keys the same, which means we're going to need to make this piano bigger. Why is somebody out in my driveway beeping their horn? No, because my dog, I just heard somebody beep their horn, but my dogs would be going ballistic if right now. You do not drive enough to take plate numbers. Yeah. All right, so we need to widen this is what we need to do. How are we going to do that? I know it. I know. When I opened this up, it said it needed an update. I'm like, what are you talking about? We just did an update. I'll be right back. Were you too crazy? Okay. Oh my God. I've gotten a dealer. I've gotten a what? How many calls did I get so far today? I think 3. I've gotten 3 phone calls from that dealership today already. Yeah. I got 3 phone calls from them already. And went yesterday. Yesterday afternoon after the meeting I went over there. And I've gotten 3 phone calls from them already. I haven't answered them. God, I was sleeping. Just let him go to voicemail. I'll give him a call probably maybe tomorrow. How are we going to fix this? That's the question. How are we going to fix this? I don't think they'll be open on Flag Day. When's Flag Day? Flag Day is tomorrow, so they probably won't be open. All right, let's go look at your truck. I did see it. Beautiful red. I like that red color. Yeah, acting like a soul. That would never happen, my friend. Well, it came close. It came very close. Much better. Oh, are you pulling bulls or were you pulling piggies in there? A bull rack. That's a beautiful looking truck. I missed mine. Oh my God, do I miss mine? Oh my God, do I? That's not a Peterbilt. Peterbilts. Do you have a studio sleeper on that? I loved my sleeper. Do you have the my sleeper that I had the bed up on top. I ripped that out. But I had the 2 sideway chairs with the table in the middle. I loved that, man. I'd pull in trucks like it's wherever I stay and just that table was up and just sit there and just kick back and watch TV. Loved it. Yeah, you have the couch. You have the couch on the bottom with the bed on top. Okay. My T660 was like that. Had the couch on the bottom. The couch on the bottom folded out to a bed, and then it had the bed on top. But yeah, the couch was cool. I liked the couch. But in my W9, I had the sideways where they folded down into a bed. But my I had the desk in the middle, so it was like a kitchen table kind of thing. It was like a bench. No, and there's a bench seat on each side. You could fit 4 people in the darn thing. 18 speed. I love my 13s. Yeah, beautiful looking truck. Yeah, that's how my W9 was. I had the table in the center, and then I had benches on each side that you could fit 2 people, 2 normal sized people. Yeah, you can't fit trucker sized people in it, but yeah, you could fit 2 people on each side. You can have 4 people sitting at that table. It was crowded, but you could have 4. But yeah, had the benches, and then you just drop the table. You just drop the table down, and then when you drop the table down, the sides fold down, and you have a bed. It had an overhead on it, but I ripped that out. I kept banging my head off the darn thing off when it was folded up. I just never trusted it. I never trusted with that single seatbelt buckle holding the bed up, holding the bunk bed up in the air. I never trusted that. Final ride. Much love to you, my friend. Good looking truck. Thank you for sharing. We'll leave the other pictures up there for people who want to check it out. Head over into the photo dump in Discord. Okay. Just like a camper, right? Yeah, I definitely missed my Kenworth. It would not be, it's not practical for what I do now. Not practical at all. No way would it be practical. I wouldn't be able to get into half the places I get into. That's why I switched to a day cab. There's a nice Kenworth, there's a nice W9 day cab down the road, probably about 10 miles down the road that's for sale. I keep eyeballing it as I drive by, but I'm like, no, I'm not buying any other, I'm done buying trucks. This one's gonna last me for a while. This one's probably gonna last me until I'm done. Okay, how can we pull this? We're gonna have to redesign this whole thing. How wide is this? Yeah, well, I average with my KW. With the W9, I averaged about around 8. I think it was around 8 I was averaging. So that's 109 inches. It's all in how you drive it. You know that. You know you can take one truck and put 2 different drivers in it and you're going to get 2 different results. It'd be perfect for going to events, right? Oh boy. Well, let's see if we can pull this. I don't think we're going to be able to. Yeah, it's gonna pull all that. You also did a final call for your dad. My parents are all still around. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine that feeling. Can't even imagine it. It finally died. Well, I hope you might be able to get it repaired. No, we're going 8 keys, Giggy Jack. We're going 8 keys, my friend. I know, I made a mistake. Welcome in, Giggy Jack. How are you doing, my friend? I want to recap because we got a little bit more. We got a little bit more viewers in here right now. And Giggy Jack is part of the whole thing. If you ever, we are a community here. If you ever want to talk about somebody else's channel, you are more than welcome to do that in here. You're more than welcome to do that. That's the only way we're gonna. That's the only way we're gonna be able to meet new people, right? And speaking of another awesome person, Laird's with Lily. How are you doing? Like let's take an example. All right, Laird's with Lily does some awesome stuff. Yeah, be positive. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, this is a positive place. This is not a negative place. I removed the negativity out of my life 2.5 years ago. We're not bringing that back. positive. It's a positive channel. It's a positive community. What I do, you're just, what did you do? You're awesome. That's what you did. You're being awesome. Everybody, make sure you give Letters with Lily a follow. Huggy Wuggies! Bearded Printer, how you doing, my friend? The stuff that you do with 3D printing, like the transferring, what was that? You transferred the those sheets, those layer sheets, whatever the heck they're called. You're doing that transfer over to 3D prints. You're kind of like me. You take 3D printing to a different level, and you don't see that with other channels, right? You don't see that in other channels. So you're a trendsetter. You do direct to film sheets, yeah, or sublimation, something like that. This Warren Brett, what? But yes, everybody in here is awesome, and it's the internet. So you all come across channels where, if you mention somebody else's channel, you know, they go like people go ballistic, right? You know, it happens across all categories, right? That will never happen in here. You are more than welcome to talk about other stuff from other people's channels positively in our channel here. It's the only way we can be able to keep our community strong. Now, I'm a full supporter of other channels. You know, I'll direct people to other channels. You know, like, we're 3D printing, but we're not really, like, I don't know how to explain this. We're a 3D printing channel, right? But we don't always just do 3D printing. And it's like let's take Pez Liz's channel, for example. Pez Liz's channel is 3D printing. You want to go there and learn about filaments. You want to learn about tips and tricks. Go check her out, right? She is all about, it's 3D printing. You know, she's constantly showcasing people's prints. It's all, and constantly bringing new stuff to know what's new. Bring it out in the public, showcasing filaments. She is 3D printing. That's what I mean by a 3D printing channel. She's 3D printing. We here, on the other hand, we go a little bit beyond the box, right? We go a little bit beyond the fence. We do 3D printing, but we don't really showcase stuff. We just kind of design and whatever, right? So it's all based around 3D printing, but I don't really classify myself as a 3D printing channel, even though we do 3D, like, it's all 3D printing. It's hard to explain, right? Dark humor videos on it. Yes, Gay Jack. Lily does do some inspiring, awesome things. Cool Stuff channel. My channel is the ADHD channel. Yeah, it's the Cool Stuff channel, right? You know, we take 3D printing and go beyond 3D printing. We add stuff like, you know, we're doing this right now, right? Our piano that has 7 keys instead of 8. We got the laser cutter in the back that we got to finish up. Yeah, so it's a little bit beyond 3D printing, right? It's a shift over to the side of 3D printing. Tips and tricks. We got Zombie Hedgehog. You know, we talk about that. You can talk about them in this channel. You'll never have to worry about mentioning or bringing somebody else's channel up in this stream. You never have to worry about that. I get people, which I highly respect them for respecting it, but I get messages off to the side saying, hey, here's this, I didn't want to bring it up in your channel because it's somebody else. And it's fine. It's completely fine. So always remember that. Yeah, we do shenanigans on this. Team players as a man. What? I find cool on Twitch easily. Yeah. And then we have, for machines building, I highly recommend Digital Dragon. And if you ever get a chance to get your hands on a Digital Dragon's machine, it is a work of art. Every event I've gone to, I've always made sure I stop at if he's there, stop at Digital Dragon and check out his machines. They are just, like, they are precision. That is a precision build. But yeah. Designers, like, no, we have Bearded Printer, awesome designer. Love the stuff you do. I was in there checking out your page the other day. But you don't stream, though. We have Build Robot, every Sunday, Build Robot's on, discussing what's upcoming, what they're doing. Another favorite designer of mine. And oh my God, everybody rallied together. Let's see emotes in chat. I want to get Sandy. I want to get his wife streaming. There's mention a couple days ago about her possibly streaming, and I want to see her. I want to watch her stream. I really do. I want to watch her do the beautiful work in Blender. You're considered streaming soon. Am I following you already? I should be following you. No, I'm not. I'm not following. I'm following you now. I'm following you now, and I don't think I can do. Oh, I must block you. I'm following you now. So now, when you go live, I will get notified. Let's go! Yes, let's go. Stream. Yes, bunch of all that stuff. We are USA Canada. Yes, I don't know how many times I pushed that button. We're not gonna get anything done today. We might just end up having to do this in coffee in whatever. Mountain Standard Time. How many times did I push that button? Yay! It's not over. Well, there. That will wake you up. Oh, I need some coffee too. That's a good point. I need coffee. It needs more cowbells. Yes, I need to do cowbells. Who was that asked for it? Was it Dark Throat Dimension? Was it you that asked for cowbells? I need to do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Somebody remind me. Somebody send me a message in Discord later to do a cowbell. I tell you what. Since we are completely off the rails on this stream, we're not going to get anything done because that's just how it was. That's how my streams are. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to create a cowbell. Epidemic Sounds. So if you all wonder where I get my music, let me log into it first. What'd you do in stream today? All right, I'll check it out, my friend. Sound effects. This is who I use for all my content stuff. It's a paid service. I can use it across all my platforms, and it's pretty good. But let's try cowbell. Oh, that doesn't sound like right. We need like a There's sheep. What? That's not cowbell. This is called Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound. Here, I'll put a. It's not that much. I think it cost me like $100 a year. So we'll copy this. And here, layers really up. There's a link to it. We'll pin this. I pay $100 a year for it, and it gives me rights across. You can use it across. You can use it across all your content. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. You have the rights across all your content. The music that you're hearing right now, my stream is all from here. There's sound effects, music, all kinds of stuff. Voices is new. I've been using it for 2 years now. There is monthly subscriptions. I did a month free, and then I accidentally did the more cowbells from the Saturday Night Live skit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Speaking of cowbells, so what do you got here? That's what I'm thinking too, of a cowbell from the drum kit. What is this? What is this? And it has Zombie, that's Zombie Hedgehog's son, right? That did that. We're gonna download this. We're gonna print this. Oh, you got a clanker in there too. Yeah, it's not through that. That's awesome. I love it when kids are involved. The design here, the logo, my son drew this. This came from my son. Now, I obviously straightened it up because my OCD kind of kicked in, but that's how my logo came about. You know, my brand. I asked my son to draw years ago. So loud. Printed in some PPSCF. Do I have? I might have some. I'll have to look. Crimson, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. But yeah, I asked my son to do a logo for our channel, and that's what he did. He was like, what? 6 or 5? Something like that? Yeah, because my mic is right here. So, yeah, that's came from my son. And obviously, I straightened it up. My OCD made it all straight lines. But that's what my logo's all about. My branding. It's my son and I causing shenanigans together. That logo's on your mug. I just got this in today. I just got this in today. I'm not happy with the circle. There's lines and stuff in it. I'm not happy with the circle. So this is going to get redesigned. The circle's getting removed, and we're just going to keep the stick figures in there. That's what we're going to do. Just keep the stick figures in there. But circle's getting removed. Your logo's just itself. Yeah, but it's funny. I've always laughed at it. I've always seen it. It's like you're just like, yeah. I always loved it. It's like, here I am, world. Speeding Cobra. That's your CB handle, Speeding Cobra. Mine's Keystone. Used to be Keystone. I don't really go by it anymore. That's a nice beard, isn't it? It's a nice full old beard. Where's your link for it? Right here. We're gonna pin this up on top. Make sure you're heading over. Let's just make world updates. Head on over. Print out the cowbells. We're gonna print it out. If you want the cowbell, the link is up on top of chat. Did I download this? Yeah, I did. So now we download it again. So now we have an extra copy. Awesome. I love that. So we need. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. We're not doing anything 3D printing. We're we're doing stuff that's not 3D. Cows eating what? No, we need a cowbell. Giant bell strike. Are you hearing the bells? Are you hearing the sound effects? I don't think you are. You did it as a gag? No? Okay. Are you hearing it now? You should probably hear it now. Cowbell, traffic passes by light wind. We need a, yeah, let's try drum set. Let's look for a drum set. Which, Gigi Jack, if you're still in here, you are, you had me looking at digital drum sets yesterday. They're Tom's. Drum set. When your grandpa was coming home from trucking, I was 3 years old, and he seen me running my butt off to see him, and he said, "Your CP handle is speeding cobra." That's awesome.
Welcome.
Zanny, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. What's this?
I gotta have more cowbell.
We'll download this. All right. Let's bring up Lumia Stream. Let's do a command. Add command. Name. More cowbell. We'll just do cowbell actually, because this is going to be the uses loyalty points. Let's do a color. What color? Random color. Somebody pick a color in chat. Pick a color. That's the sound bit we need. Thank you. Yes. Green. Okay, we're gonna go with green. We'll go with a dark green. User level. Anybody? We should just make this to VIPs. No, that would be mean. We got green. We got green. Layers with Lily called out green. We got green. Audio. Select audio file. Oh, before we do any of that, we need to move the audio. We need to move the file. I gotta be careful what's shown in here. Here we go. Here is my stream. Audio, sound clips. Gotta have more cowbells. All right, so that's in there.
I gotta have more cowbell.
There we go. Chewy also had green. Oh yeah, Chewy loves green. I think that's. I don't know, but I think it's one of his favorite colors. Apply cowbell. Somebody refresh. There we go. Dark Third Dimensions. If you would kindly bang cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell.
There you go.
I gotta have more cowbell.
There is your.
I gotta have more cowbell.
That should be. We should make that into a Twitch points.
I gotta have more cowbell.
There.
I gotta have more cowbell.
I've taken something away before. So now that should not only should that be a command, but it also should be a button down below. Actually, you know what? What is the points on this? We need to edit the points here. We got to do points.
I gotta have more cowbell.
So there, it takes one Twitch point to activate it by the button, or you can avoid using the Twitch point
I gotta have more cowbell.
by typing it in manually. 1 million points. Did I hear someone say Keystone? Yes, me. That's my CB handle, Keystone. I'm from the Keystone State too. All right. I need to find my. Are you? You're from Pennsylvania too, huh? So am I, Central Pennsylvania. I'm just outside State College. But Central Pennsylvania can be a very vast area. How close? You're from Lock Haven. That's awesome, neighbor. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm just outside of State College. I say State College. My town. I'm in a little village. My zip code town is Port Matilda. I'm still in State College School District. I'm in between. I'm right where. Yeah. That's some people know where I live. I'm not worried about my. I don't sit there and say my street address. No, I'm not worried about outing myself. Trust me, I'm not worried about that. I do. Oh, that needs to be refreshed. There, the button's active now. Yeah, some people know where I live. I give the general area, and that's about it. I'm not worried about outing. But thank you for the for thinking about that.
I gotta have more cowbell.
There it is. You guys are gonna wear that button out. You lived there in State College a long time ago? Yeah, I'm out in the rural area of it, so I got cornfields all around me. What was I looking up?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Oh, I know what I was looking up. Find hubs, what? I'm trying to look for my maker chip. Because here's my maker chip. That's what we're going to do. Here's my maker. What time is it? 4. Time. Oh, hold on. I got to look something up here. I got to see how long it's going to take me to go get my son. Because my son is now currently living with his mother. And I have to go pick him up. And that's at 7:30. It takes me 45 minutes to get there. So I have to hit the road by 6:30. Okay. Yeah, well, hey, welcome in. This is the first time here. It's the first time chat. It's the first time in the channel. I don't think I've ever seen you in the channel before. We do all kinds of stuff in this channel. I'm more of a variety streamer, I guess. We do 3D printing. We started off the channel with 3D printing, but I keep adding stuff to it. We do 3D printing, CAD design, which we're doing right now. We're trying to get, this is a digital printer. I had some conductive filament sent to me to test. So we are using conductive filament for the keys, which I don't know what it did with the key. Oh yeah, here, this is the key for one of the keys. So this is conductive filament that I'm testing out. And we made a piano, but I accidentally did 7 keys instead of 8 keys. So that's what we started off with today, is redesigning this. We're trying to get this done. We also have machine builds. You're new to 3D printing. Oh, awesome, my friend. Welcome in. We have a 1 meter by 1 meter laser cutter back here that we designed here in CAD. We put it together. We just have to finish up the wiring, which I got more wiring this week to finish up the wiring. And then we need to do a custom code for it. What else do we do in here? We play around with electronics. Oh, we also do some IRLs too. We do trucking IRLs. I had a stream earlier today where I drive truck for a living. And you ride along with me in my truck, driving around. And yeah. So we do all kinds of stuff. We do photography as well. I take you on photo trips, which we haven't done one this year. We did a few of them last year, but we haven't done one yet this year. And we go to events. We have Murph coming up next weekend, which I'll be streaming there. And yeah, we just kind of do everything. Here's a frame to a helicopter that we're 3D printing. I had to use these ends. I used these ends for our current project to test some things out on this. But yeah, we have, how many printers do we have? How many printers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 filament printers. 7 or 8 filament printers and 3 resin printers. I haven't done any resin. We have a project coming up on resin. We got a wee little T motor in here because we're making a handheld hair dryer. We're 3D printing a hair dryer. It basically is a hair dryer, but it's going to be used. It's going to be used to like remove wisps and stuff, strings and stuff. There'll be a little bit of snow. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. And then we have multiple designers, awesome people here in the channel, like Lairs with Lily, Giggy Jack. Lairs with Lily does some pretty cool stuff. Bearded Printer. Who else do we have in here? That are active designers in the community. I think that's it right now. We might have some back in the lurk. Bob is lurking, yeah. Build a Robot. Build a Robot is an awesome. Do I have any Build a Robot? I don't have any. My son likes, every time I print something, my son likes to take it. Soupy Snails, I love that. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for the follow. Click cat. Cough, cough. Oh, my cat's over there.
Welcome.
I love that. Soupy Snails. I love that. We were just talking about... Anyway, all right. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel, my friend. This is my maker chip. Last year, I don't have one up here. I thought I had one up on my desk. But anyway, this is what we're doing for this year. This is all getting turned black. All the orange filament on here is color changing filament. It's on printables. Just following your girlfriend. What? You need to do a bang Bob command for your channel. No, I do not have the light up one. Soupy is with you. Oh, okay. Oh, so we have what? We have 2 neighbors into the channel. Welcome in. Welcome in. I do not have Lairs with Lily. I do not have the light up one. I have the guts and the parts to make one. The only person in the world that has a light up maker chip is K2 Kevin. He has the only one that is existing. I made those of you who don't know. Last year, I made a light up maker chip where when you squeezed it, it lit up. You squeezed the center and the outside lit up. There was LEDs in there, a battery. That was a collaboration with TechJeeper. TechJeeper CNC'd the circuit board for me. I do have parts to do another one. Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up on, see if I can pull that up on Discord. He sent me a video of it once he got back from 3D Printopia last year. I only had enough time to make one, and I gave it to K2 Kevin at 3D Printopia last year. And I was like, well, I got the guts. I'll remake more. But I just have not gotten around to making it. But I think I can pull up, if I go back. I might be able to pull it up. K2 Kevin, there he is. Nope. He does not have it. We did not exchange the video on here. We just exchanged it on. If you go to K2 Kevin's X account on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, it's on there. You'll have to look back through his posts. It's on there. I wonder if I can bring it up. Well, I'll bring it up one of these days. Are you going to Printopia this year? Yes, I am. I will be at Murph, and I will be at 3D Printopia. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. I thought. Let's see. Let me message him real quick. Keyboard commands. What the heck was that? There, we'll send him a message. So we'll see if he's online or not. I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it for the stream. Anyway, yeah, I had a light up maker chip. I have the guts here to make another one. I promised Pez Liz I would make one for her. So I need to get that done. I'll have that for her probably for 3D Printopia. But yes, you squeeze the center and it lit up. It's pretty cool. There is, if you go to my YouTube channel, actually, you know what? We'll go to the YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube. Bang YouTube. I do all my uploads, all my VODs are uploaded to YouTube. Yeah, okay, here, we got, just turn the volume off. And let's see if I have. There's the circuit board right there. Let's see if I have the chip itself assembled. There's the blank. That's the blank chip. Then I went and I reprinted it with other filaments and stuff. But that's the blank chip. It should. Yeah, I don't have it lighting up, I don't think. But that's what the inside of it looks like. And there's a button battery. I can't remember what size battery I have. But that video says how I've made it. Okay, yeah, so this is the new chip. I'm going to use these colors. The colors, thank you. Is it this one? I think that's what we just watched. Thank you, Lily. This is color changing filament. It changes to yellow. It goes from orange to yellow. That represents my son. My son's favorite color is orange. So it does change from orange to yellow. We're taking the inside here. I'm going to make the inside black. That color changing filament is from CookieCAD. It was sponsored to the channel. The filament, the orange filament, was a sponsor from CookieCAD. Not CookieCAD. From Cap Tubings. Capricorn is from Cap Tubings. They supplied the filament. The purple you see on here is from CookieCAD. The purple is CookieCAD. The orange is Cap Tubing. The orange is Capricorn. The purple, which is called Witchcraft, that is from CookieCAD. And then the white is just eSun. And then the black will be eSun. So the centerpiece is going to get changed to black. So yeah, we're going to do these. I got the Nanotech in today, so we can do all this stuff. So I can get it on there and print it. I didn't use any glue on any of this stuff. This is a brand new build plate that I used that on. But I gotta start printing those off. I'm gonna print off probably about maybe 100 or so of them. We still need to finish this piano. We got a lot of stuff to finish. One Click Cat. Let's check out. We're just checking everything out. What is this? Is this just one, or wait? I'm low. Oh, so this is all right. So this is Dark Third Dimensions. He did a Kit Kat bar a few months ago, and is this? Did you redesign it so each one comes apart? The ceiling sagged when it took some trim off. Oh no. Oh, is this still the same one? I'm using Fusion 360. That is the Breakaway Print a Click Cat from our friend Dark Third Dimension, is also a designer in here. Make sure you're heading over there. The link is on top of chat. You can head over and have a break and print yourself a Click Cat. I love that. That's awesome. I just got some brown, what size magnets are you using? Does it say? Insert a 12 by 5 by 2. I do not have 12 by 5 by 2. Maybe I do. What is this? What are these magnets I have right here? You wish you could do CAD? You can, my friend. You can. Let's see what size I have. I usually have an overhead camera, but my camera is unplugged right now. So these are probably 10s, I think. I got these in for our 3D printed motor that we're working on. Oh no, these are 20s. What am I thinking? These are 20 by 10, probably. 20 by 10. Oh, you found it! I don't know if you're lurking or not, but you did find it. I just got a message from K2 Kevin that he did find the video, so we can show you the actual maker chip. This is the only. Let me make sure I get in here so we don't have our conversation up. Let me make sure that this is playable. Okay, here we go. This is the light up maker chip.
Not a problem. Not good.
These talks. So there it is. That's the light up maker chip. It's the only one. It's the only one in existence that I know of, anyway. It should be the only one. I mean, if somebody else makes it, I did. No, it's awesome. Spread the love, right? But that is the light up maker chip that I made last year, and I gave that to Kevin. And we're gonna revisit that here for maybe we can do something for Printopia. I have something else that that's planned for next year. I'm trying to get it planned for next year. I'm having a little bit difficulties with. I was speaking to a manufacturer about some things. What did I do with it? So I'm trying to incorporate a digital. What did I do with it? Anyway, I have a round digital display that is perfect size for a maker chip somewhere on my table. I don't know where it's at. It was right here. Like it was right here. Here it is. I've been talking to a manufacturer to do some changes in the back here. But I'm going to take that and incorporate that into a maker chip. This is a full touchscreen digital thing. I need to change some things back here, and I think I found somebody that can do it. And that way, I got to figure out the battery situation though. I did find a battery small enough that will power this and still stay within the specs of a maker chip. So that is definitely a future project. That's going to take some thinking. Definitely going to take some thinking to get it figured out. Yeah. You used Sunblue chocolate when you printed it. Overture has a nice chocolate color. I have a very... let me see if I can find that real quick. If you want a nice milk chocolate color... I don't know how my room got so messy. Do I have it up here? No, I don't. It's not easily. I don't know what. Who knows where it's at? Oh no, it's Creality's. It might be in theirs. Anyway, what is this? This is Creality here. I can't remember what company it is, but it prints a very nice chocolate color. It's a really nice dark, like a milk chocolate. This is Creality's CR Petchi. So this is brown Petchi. What did I order this for something? I can't remember what I ordered this for. Yeah, that's a Petchi brown Petchi. So going to the Maker Chip versus Pocket Watch. No, this one, I know what you're talking about. This one right here is going to this particular one is going to the Pocket Watch. This is what you and I have discussed before. This will go into the Pocket Watch. We'll probably work on that here after Murph. Yeah, this is going to the Pocket Watch. This will not fit into a Maker Chip. It's already too wide. It's too thick. I'm trying to get a company that makes these. They make custom ones to try to get this all down compact, where there's no. They use all smaller components. There's no connectors. They're all solder pads.
I gotta have more cowbell.
There it is, and that will go into a Maker Chip. This one here is going into the Pocket Watch. I haven't forgot, my friend. That's something I definitely want to do with you. I want to collab with you on that. But yeah, this particular one is going to be for the Pocket Watch, and the one that I'm working on is going to go for the Maker Chip. Because this can't go into Maker Chip. It's too thick. It's too thick. It's the right diameter, but too thick. You can't help. No, mine's not. Well, my desk, there's a bunch of stuff on my desk. And then as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff that's kind of, happened on the laser cutter. My problem is my child. I don't know what my child did in here, but the other day when he is here, this room has exploded. So the first thing he's doing when he gets here tonight is he's going to clean his mess up. Or whatever it's called. This message is highlighted. What? All right, Tavichi, you sent a highlighted message. Ah, yeah, I love y'all. Burning points, huh? We should. Let's go into Lumia stream. Let's go and visit loyalty points. Let's see who has the most loyalty points right now. Yes, those of you who are new, we have a bunch of buttons down below. Holy God! Holy God, Chewy! How does Bryce from New Zealand have the top points? I think Bryce said before that he's in all my streams, but he lurks. Or they lurk. Yeah. I think Bryce from New Zealand mentioned before that he does that he's in all of my streams, but they lurk. Hey, it's chaos. It's my channel. What do you expect? I mean, you've been slacking. I know. Yes, there are hidden multipliers in my stream. You're not in the top 10 now. You used to be like right there. There's always you and Cruising Girl were always battling back and forth. We've done absolutely nothing today. I mean, that's typical of my streams. We do get some things. You know, the only time we actually really get anything done is during the Coffee and CAD streams. That's when we actually get anything done. Coffee and CAD streams is when we. If you want to see progress on some CAD work, join me Saturday and Sunday mornings in Coffee and CAD. We'll be doing a Coffee and CAD tomorrow, probably like what 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. You did about the same today. Let's go with the reverse giant emote. Thank you for the reverse giant emote. I had to reverse that. But finished none. 1,000 projects, 200 I could work on, 10 I could accomplish, but finished none. Yeah, that's about how this channel is. I mean, I got a. What is this? What was this for? This is a nice clean print. I don't remember what was this even for. Here's the tail section of our RC plane. I do have the whole body printed. The only thing I need to do is print the wings, and I need to clean it all up, you know. But I got the whole thing's done except for the wings, and it's all sitting in a box over there. We have all kinds of stuff like that. I can't remember what this was for. I know we're all a bunch of was that old professional or odd professional? I like the odd. I like odd professional procrastinators. I will eventually get it done. 100%, right? One thing I do want to get the laser cutter done. That is a community-driven project. There's a lot of members, a lot of the community contributing to that. So we definitely need to get this done. It needs to be done. It needs to be up and working. Professional amateur. The coding. I need to reach out to you, Chewy. When we need to work on the coding together, my friend. Yeah. I think that should be when we get back from Murph. I think that's the very first thing we should do. When we get back from Murph, work on that, get that up and running. It's like 90% done, right? You know, we just need to do the coding. It's all wired except for we just need to wire the laser, and we need to wire the laser. That's it. We just need to wire the laser and an end stop, and then it's ready for the coding. It's ready to code. Professional procrastinator. Yes, I am going to be doing adding some stuff to the merch. This shirt is getting fixed. I do like the shirt, but I do not like the circle. So we're going to remove the circle and keep the stick figures. We'll adjust the stick figures, and then so that will get re-uploaded. But yeah. I'll be right back.
From 3D Fuel, we have Bubblegum Pink and Tangerine Orange. PLA Plus. What color do you want to use?
Tangerine orange.
Okay. Not sure what happened to all of our rice, so I'm using sprinkles.
But here we have it. A maraca. I had some issues printing this. Not sure why.
This is Enviro ABS Black from 3D Print Life. And this is a busted part off by Drill Press. Let's do some practical printing. I love proprietary crap. turned out pretty good. There's the broken part, here's the new part. It does like to shrink a lot more than normal ABS. So be mindful of that. Got a new filament to try. Forest Green PLA by Sliceworks. Let's print this. This stuff was great to print with. The shoes I printed with 3D Fuels the chocolate brown. Definitely getting one of these in. Sliceworks Forest Green PLA. Check them out. If you're born in the 60s, 70s, or 80s, you remember these. You also remember when your parents hung them up, they prayed that the house wouldn't burn down. Over the years with the advancement of the LEDs, they've become quite popular again. Let's make some using pixels. There we go, C12 lights. You can change them any color, make any kind of pattern. There's a program out there called X-Lights. We can do all kinds of stuff with them. From 3D Fuel, we have Bubblegum Pink and Tangerine Orange.
Okay, we're back. Yes, was that doubling? I gotta double check that. It's supposed to stop my desktop audio when I don't know what's going on. I gotta look into that. Thank you. Sorry, I apologize for that. They're not C12 lights, by the way. That was a mistake, but I said to heck with it and send it anyway. Those lights are actually right back up here. So those lights are right there. Pezliz! Hi! I love that emote. Where did you get that emote? Thank you for the giant emote. How's your day going? Happy Friday! I've noticed, I saw that, Ramon, really? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, never mind. Fix him, dude. I saw that in, I can't remember whose stream it was, but I saw that just the other week, like a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's an awesome emote. How's your day going today, my friend? 1 week. Why did that should automatically shout? Pezliz should have an automatic shout out when she comes in here. I wonder why that didn't automatically shout Pezliz out. Everybody, make sure you head over, follow the beautiful and talented Pezliz as she goes through her journey of 3D printing. And one of the persons I highly respect and highly recommend that you go out and watch their channel. Just watch her channel. It's awesome. You learn so much. Your iPhone 12 is slowly dying. Oh, no. Okay. What are we doing in here? We were doing something. We did the cowbell, right? Yeah, we did that. Get back to the dashboard there. We're just having a hangout day. Oh my God.
Have more cowbell.
There's a cowbell. Do you want a new phone before the trip? Yes, Pezliz does a lot for the community. Yes, very, very, someone I highly respect, and just the amount, the amount that you do for the community is just astonishing. It's awesome. I'm so looking forward to seeing you again next weekend. Cool. I dropped my. I tell you what we can do, because since this show completely has derailed like it always does. We'll work on the piano, okay? So we'll work on the piano because I want to get the piano working for Murph, so I can take it to Murph to give to Luke for Digital Dragon, because it is using a filament that he sent me to test. But we will work on that in Coffee and CAD tomorrow morning, because that seems to be like the only time that we actually get anything done here on the channel. But this is my magnifying glass. Well, the glass is right here. It's dirty. The camera doesn't get better after the iPhone 11. Now, okay, so I've been a photographer for what, 28 years now, and I'm going to be the bad apple in here. I do not believe that the iPhone makes a better camera. I do not believe in a single camera being better than the other one. There are some that have better features, but the camera itself, what makes a photo is, Ansel Adams said it, right? What makes a photo is what, the 12 inches behind the camera. That's what makes the photo. A camera's a camera. Yes, some cameras have better features, some cameras have better glass, but a camera is a camera. It doesn't matter if it's a professional DSLR like I have, or if it's a iPhone, or if it's an Android. There is some quality issues. Yeah, there are. I agree with that. But a camera's a camera. Let's make a magnifying glass holder. If you use the camera natively, because you see people are zooming in on things. You zoom in on a digital camera, you're going to lose quality. It's just going to happen. It doesn't matter what camera it is. But yeah, that's just how I feel. You use what you got. It was Ansel Adams, right? That said that. Let me double check that. Ansel Adams famously said, the single most important component of a camera is the 12 inches behind it. Not the camera, it's the 12 inches behind it. Okay. You do all your zooming in post. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I saw, is that what was posted? Yeah, you did the 7 a.m., so you know exactly about the golden hour. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. We should do a photography stream one of these days. Where I break down, where we break everything down. Like the rule of thirds, tips and tricks. Maybe we should do that one of these days. To go out and well, I have taken you out with last year we did a few of them. Learned a lot from K2 Zombie and YouTube. YouTube's awesome, right? YouTube's awesome. Yeah, I did photography, everything from street to weddings. I don't do weddings anymore. I used to do wedding photos, but I don't do weddings anymore. Too much stress. Too much stress. All right. So, what is our? Where's my calibers at? What is the? How big is this? The last wedding I did was 4 years ago. 60 millimeters. That is 60 millimeters. Oh, look at the eyeball. Which one? Ew. 60 millimeters. That is our start. I bet you can learn a lot from me. Everybody has something to bring to the table. That's how I feel about that. Everybody has something to bring to the table. I think my the one that I love the most is landscape photography. I'd have to say landscape photography and nature photography is probably my best that I like. I've done a bunch of astrophotography, but landscape would be my go-to. If I want to sit back and relax, I'll do landscape. Should we do 6 millimeters on one way? That'd be 12 millimeters. Should we make this? Oh, you know what? I remember exactly what I wanted to do with this lens. Okay, so, all right, what should we do here? Should we make one of these? Should we 3D print one of these? Or should we 3D print the kind that has a clear, well, we don't really have anything that can be clear. We'll make one of these. We'll make one of these. It'll drag you down to your level. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm knowledgeable in some things, and I don't ever consider myself more knowledgeable than other people. I don't. I've never felt that way. There's things I know and things I don't know. But I've never been the kind to be like, I know more than you. I've never felt the need to be like that. I've never. That's 12 millimeters. I would never put myself in front of somebody. I would never do that. And I think that's one of the strong things that I have is I believe in people. I believe in people are able to do anything. If I can learn it, so can you. You know, I've always felt that way. Some people absorb information differently than others. And I've learned a lot of that with my son. But everybody can do it. It might take longer for people to figure something out than another person, but everybody's capable of learning. Tech Jeeper, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, you just have to figure out your learning style, like you said, Shu. You just have to. I'm doing good today, my friend. Doing good, Tech Cheaper. Yeah, you just have to figure out how you absorb information. And once you figure that out, once you know how you learn, and the world is an open book, and I love it. What's new with Tech Cheaper? See, right there we go. Tech Cheaper is another person that I respect. I respect everybody that's in here. Tech Cheaper is another person I respect. I've reached out to Tech Cheaper before on questions like, hey, how do I do this? You know, I've done that with Build-A-Robot. I've reached out to Build-A-Robot about some things. Zombie Hedgehog. I just reached out to Zombie Hedgehog the other day. I was talking to Zombie Hedgehog about the belts for our newest project that we're going to be doing once we're done with this one back here. The massive printer. I was like, what am I going to do here? It's like, I need like 5 meter long belts, continuous loop belts. Where do I get these? What are we going to do here? Is this going to work? And he directed me to a company. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did get that. I did. K2 did. Kevin did send it to me. So thank you. Thank you for that. I promised. I remember, Pezlis. I remember I promised you one, and I'm going to get that. It will probably be Printopia. So I hope you attend Printopia. If you don't, I'll make sure somehow we can get it to you. But it'll probably be Printopia. I did promise you one. I did not forget that. All right. Not everyone makes the best decisions. I know. I have not made good decisions before. I know that. I know that flat out. We got a few more people in here right now, and I want to address something. This is I've mentioned this a few times throughout the stream. Is if you come to this channel. Try and remember how I said this. If you come to this channel, do not be afraid to speak about other channels in this stream. We are a community. That's the only way we're going to learn from each other, how we're going to stay strong. And yeah, if there's something that you see in one channel and you want to talk about it, you are completely open to talk about it. This channel here is a safe zone. We're here to learn from each other, support each other. So don't ever be afraid to speak and learn. And yes, we are a huge community. Positivity, yes, rocks. Right? We're gonna do that. Okay. How do we want to do this? Do we want to make this pop in place? Do you want to make this pop in place? Like, so this is like a simple little thing. It pops in place, or should we do glue it in place? Oh, we can glue it. Let's do that. Let's glue it in place. If we glue that in place, let's take it's hard to find a loop that big, but with Zombie Hedgehog's help, I did find one. I did find them. I found them all the way up to, a lot of them are, I found up to 6 or 8 millimeter, or 6 or 8 meters. 6 or 8 meters. Something like that. I did find them. Let's make this a pop-in. Let's do that. So I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna cancel this sketch, and we'll start out. But yeah, we did get the Maker Chip video. Thank you, Pezlis, for that. For getting that. K2 Kevin. I know K2 Kevin sometimes is in here lurking. I know he's a busy person, so if you are in here, thank you for getting that to me so we can show it off. Let's go with, let's go to the big screen here. That's not the right button. There we go. But yeah, we definitely support other channels in here in this stream. Like I've mentioned, if you want to learn all about filaments, go check out Pezlis. If you want to learn about 3D printing tips and tricks, go to Zombie Hedgehog. He kind of shies away from building stuff now, but it's more of a rounded 3D printer. I like where he's gone with this content. Machine-wise, I recommend, if you want to learn how to build machines, I highly recommend Digital Dragon for that. And if you want to see an awesome, just all-out fun time, tips and tricks, something new every episode, go check out Pezliz and Zombie Hedgehog and Z and Z show. That's every Mondays, right? 10:30, I think. I think you guys start at 10:30 Eastern time. But give them a follow. You have to watch. It will be announced because they flip-flop back between each other's channel. So you'll have to watch out for that. But they do announce it. All right, so 9mm or 2mm. Builder Bot has an awesome show where he's just a laid back talk about projects, upcoming models, and just an all around hanging out. That's almost every Sunday. Sometimes there might be a hiccup. Layers with Lily is another person I highly recommend going to see. She takes 3D printing to the next level. And thank you for coming in, Layers with Lily. You have yourself a good night. Good luck with the stream. Yeah, we definitely need it in here. We're going to try to accomplish something today. Have a great night, my friend. Oh, thank you. We all. And yeah, Builder Robot, make sure spam Builder Robot with emotes when you see him next time they stream. Hopefully this Sunday you stream. But just everybody, go over there and just promote, uplift, promote of Sandy streaming. I want to see that so bad. Stream takeover. Don't they all? Isn't that their job in life? I'd love to see Sandy stream. I'd love to have somebody that goes through Blender and just shows off Blender and to see how your models are created, because I gotta say, some of your models are robust. Like I still have that first. It's up in my shed right now, actually. The first little lizard dragon thing I printed, and that thing is still in one piece. The dogs have played with it. My son has played with it. My son takes it all over the place. It's still in one piece. I'm surprised it's still in one piece. Not bad your quality, but I'm surprised for what it has gone through the past year and a half or so, 2 years. I'm surprised it's still together. I hope. Much love to you, my friend. I hope it's just a simple little thing. We're talking a camera showing her hands and all. However she wants to do it. I know I definitely will be there watching that, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of people supporting that. That just sounds like an awesome stream. So you don't see Blender too much out in the wild, like streaming. It's here and there, but you don't see it too often. At least I don't anyway. I might be following the wrong people. So this is 60mm, so we need to do 30. Oh, I got something in my throat. Okay, well, let's go back to here so we can see what we're doing. But there are so many awesome people out on Twitch that I haven't explored yet, that others haven't seen, and it's streams Blender every Wednesday and Sunday. I think we just recently followed that person, right? That's who we went off and raided the other day, wasn't it? On Wednesday, I think it was. Was it or Monday? Monday or Wednesday? Yeah, you raided me into her during the trucking stream, and then during a trucking stream one day, and then we raided into her at the beginning of the week. We raided into her because she's doing those pew pews, making a pew pew. Yeah. 2 millimeters. The props. Yeah, the cosplay prop. Yeah, that's the first time I was able to actually see what she was doing, because before it was in the truck. Which, for those of you who don't know, some of you that are new to the channel, I do trucking IRLs. I'm not doing as much as I used to, but I do trucking IRLs, and we did one this morning. And we raided into Pez Liz. But the downfall to that is I don't go along with the raid. So when we do the trucking streams, I don't go along with the raid because one, I'm driving and I'm mobile and all the other stuff. You have 3D Sketch enabled on purpose? No, I don't. It's not. I was using 3D Sketch the other day. Sometimes I forget to turn it off. I'm trying to decide what I'm doing here. Thank you for that. How far did I come down here? 6. I always forget to turn that off. I use it all the time. I use 3D Sketch a lot for when I'm doing propellers and things like that. It's really great for making profiles. What are you talking about? Wait a minute, hold up, Cruising Girl. What are you talking about? They could fire any form of projectile or laser beam. I have a cannon. Do I have it right? Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I have it right here. My dog got into it. I don't know what's... Oh, my son spilled coffee all over it. I have a cannon. Shoots golf balls. This is solid. This is a solid... this is solid. That is a solid print. 100% infill. It took like half a roll of filament, or maybe like 75% of the filament. But that's a pew pew that shoots golf balls. I have yet to set it off because I'm scared of it. But I do have the base for it. I don't know where the base is at. I think the base is in my closet. But I do have a base for it. But that will fit a golf ball with a little bit of magic dust in there and a fuse. Chicken. Laser beams, Asher shells, or bullets from the props she makes doesn't even have a trigger. It was pretty cool watching seeing the creation. But yeah, my dog got to it. But I don't think it's 100% solid. I know it's solid down to here somewhere because it looks like my dog bit into it. I have it solid. I don't think this is 100% solid. I know it's solid down here. But from like a certain point up, it's at like, I can't remember what, it's not solid. But it's solid down here where the boom boom will go. One of these days I'll get enough courage to light that puppy. Modular, because in the game they're modular. Yeah, that's some pretty cool designs. We'll do a 45 here on this side, I guess. A long wick in it. Yeah, I think I have some fuse left over.
I gotta have more cowbell.
Yes, there's your cowbell that we created here on stream today. Okay, let's pick surface there. I tell you what we're going to do here. We are going to create a, what's it called? Sexagon. I don't know if we're allowed to say that or not, but I just did. There. It lifted it 3 inches. Oh, it dropped down on you 3 inches. Let's make this a little bit. How big is this? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 12 millimeters. Let's look at our thingy here. That's about 12 millimeters. The one here is 8. So, okay, we'll go with 12 millimeters. Two sides. We want it to be print friendly. We could get a little like crazy with it, but we kind of want it to be print friendly. Should we make this 60 millimeters? Is that going to be a good? How long is the one we have now on it? Because the one we have on now is actually 60 millimeters. Okay. So we'll do 60 millimeters. It dropped out an inch. There's something very simple. It should pop in place. That's only a 2 millimeter. I don't know if that's going to pop in place actually. That's going to be a lot of force to pop that into place. That's 2 millimeters thick. We should probably knock that down to 1 millimeter thick. What do y'all think? We should knock this back to 1 millimeter. remove that chamfering from there. We need to edit this feature and bring this down. Hit OK. And since we have Build a Robot in here, we need to, because this is a thing that we always have to do now, because we like trolling Build a Robot. We need to put a little chamfer on this. There, look how sexy that looks. We're keeping it like at angles for some reason. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I like this. Let's send this off to the printer. There's your chamfer, Builder Robot. You know I'm just messing with you. Okay, what do we have? What do we have as far as filament? Okay, so we have what fancy filaments do I have here? We have periwinkle. Let's do a poll. What time is it? I gotta make sure 5. Okay, we got about a half hour here. Cruise and Grow, can you start a poll? Are you able to start a poll, or do you want me? Let me see if I can start a poll here. How do we do that? Let's do a new poll. I probably spelled periwinkle wrong. We have. So if I spell it wrong, I spell it wrong. It is what it is. Let's see here. We got periwinkle. We have sparkly purple, which is the Capricorn's limited edition sparkly purple. I still have a roll and a half of that stuff. I got a whole brand new roll, and then I have half a roll of it. What else do we have? We have the Galaxy, Bambu Labs Galaxy. It's like the blue-green Galaxy. It's the...
Welcome.
Where'd the piano go? Mr. Wissix, good afternoon to you, my friend. How are you doing? What did I do with the piano? Here. What does anybody remember what this is the Bambu Labs Galaxy. So we'll just say that I think it's like Galaxy Blue. What else filaments do we have? Oh, you know what? We'll throw in. Do I have enough for this? Because I need to make maker chips out of it. Yeah, I do. We have this right here. Oh, how'd that get popped out? We have this, which is the Witchcraft. Witchcraft. Okay. Oh, I spelled purple wrong. How'd I... All right, so we're going to start a poll. We have Periwinkle, Sparkly Purple, Galaxy Blue, which is this Galaxy from Bambu Labs, and we have Witchcraft. I know, right, Bearded Printer? Oh my God, Bearded Printer! When I first saw the Witchcraft at 3D Printopia last year, duration, we will do a 5-minute. This is a 5-minute poll. We'll start the poll right now.
Welcome.
Very Perry, yeah. I know, right, Da Vinci? Yeah, bearded printer. When I walked around 3D Printopia last year, I kept noticing this filament. I'm like, what is that? What is that? And I just had to get my hands on it. I don't remember how I even got my hands on it. I don't remember buying it. I might have ordered it when I got home. Such a beautiful filament. The witchcrafts are such. I want to try out the Alexa. What are we drawing? What we made here is we actually. So this is my magnifying glass that has come apart, and we just did this up real quick in CAD, a new one of these, and we're going to print a new one for a new lens, a new holder for the lens. And if you Zizzler94, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. So that's what we're doing. That is what we're printing. How's your day going today, my friend? I think I have, what do I have in here? Oh, I got a single LED in there. This does light up. I can't remember whose model that is. I think that's, who did this model? Who did this? It's one of our friends here. I'm pretty sure. Was this 23 Blue Dude, or is this Seagore Design? No, it wasn't Seagore Designs, I don't think. I think this might have been... Filamentum Wizards Voodoo. They are my favorite filament of all time, at least for PLA. Strong, yeah. We have a bunch of specialized filaments in here. Yeah, I don't really print with this stuff. We do a lot of specialized filaments. Oh, I remember what I wanted to stream today. I remember exactly what I wanted to stream today. So this is this is what I use for my gimbal, right? We all know that. But I've been maybe we'll do it in Coffee and Cat tomorrow. But there is a section in my on my car, one of the panels, I can pop it off. I found it out by accident, but I wanted to do a design that this will go, the mount will go into the panel of my dash, and it'll be like a structure. I can just pop this in without destroying my desk. Looks amazing on but Thou forgot a large what? Looks amazing on bushes and on busts and such. It's like a dark metallic purple, blue-black color with blue glitter inside. Ooh. I wonder, I had some filament that was, do I have that model? Where is that model at? I have a model that, an electronic, I can't remember what it is, an electronics kit, but it came with filament that was black, like a blackish filament, but it had like blue speckles in it. You really couldn't see it unless you had a strong light on it, but it was similar to how this is changing colors, right? But it was black. It was a beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, this is Autodesk Fusion 360. Wizards Voodoo. Let's look that up. Was it Wizard? Wizards Voodoo. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, it was like this. It was just like this. Look at how beautiful that filament is. We need to get some in. Yeah, it was just like this. Just like that. It had all that blue, had that dark blue in there. It was a project I did. I got the project from Alien 3D. but it was just like this. Beautiful looking filament. What's this going to open up? This page does not exist. That's I love that face. Oh my God! You spent 61 channel points on that, 61K on that. I'm surprised. I'm actually a little surprised by that. Yeah, just a couple channel points. Oh my God. Poll ended, so we are going to be doing witchcraft.
Dark-third-dimension Senior Mic has gone.
Okay, we back? I think we're back. I see the bar moving, so we're good. What languages was that? I have absolutely no idea what language that was. Did somebody... Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, that was a weird language, wasn't it? Why did it, like... Why did it say... What language was that? Are we on a different language or something? Because that wasn't like... That was the first... I don't know. We'll just... Whatever. I'll deal with it. I'll figure it out later. I was saying about this is Conductive TPU. This is a new brand that's come out. This is sent to me from Digital Dragon. These are the keys for the piano. All right, and it works. I have conductive filament here from Protopasta. This is just Protopasta's PLA conductive filament.
Dark-third-dimension set. Is it random languages?
I have no idea what's going on. It's reading your name off in a different language. I have no idea. I have no idea. It just started doing that on its own. It wasn't doing that earlier. Welcome to my stream. You will find craziness like that a lot. Anyway, I was saying, this does not feel like TPU. You know what it feels like? It reminds me of, you know, those office mats, right? You know, welcome mats like you see in stores and things like that. The rubber that's on the outside of that. That's what this feels like. It feels like rubber on the outside of those doormats. Very, very flexible. It's nice and it prints very, very well. I printed this using the P1S. Prints very, very well. We did tune this. We did a profile for this, and we used the recommended settings on their website. And we use the recommended settings for this, and it prints beautifully. Beautifully. It doesn't say what shore hardness it is though, but it reminds me, if you've ever rolled up one of those office mats, the carpet mats, right? That has the black rubber on the edge. That's what this reminds me of. That's what it feels like. But they are our piano keys. I don't know what, I have absolutely no idea what the resistance is. I have not checked the resistance out yet. This kind of slippery. I printed these. Now, mindful, they are small. They are small, but I printed them without any glue, just on this sheet right here. No glue, and I had to peel them off. So it is very, very grippy. We'll do a torture test. We'll do some kind of torture test with it. I have, well, it's in the P1S right now, but I got a small sample pack of it, and I'll reach out to Digital Dragon and see if I can get my hands on some more of it. If not, I'll buy a roll of it, because it's been working out great. We did it for the what did I do with the keys? I'm not sure what I did with that extra one, because maybe this is it. Yeah, right here is one for the piano key. So this one's already wired up for the piano key, and it's very, very responsive when we were doing it the other day. It might be a 90A. We're using the external spool, so I'm piping it in through the back. But yeah, it is. It might be a 90A. You're probably right on that. And it doesn't say. We'll check out their website. Double check. What was that filament again? We'll pull up the website. Now, this is the filament's website, but there is Chewy. Do you have do you have the store's site? Because you can. I'll show you where you get this at. There's not. See, yes, there's not much information on this. Yeah, we've played with conductive filament here a lot. It's all right. Here we go. It's a 92A shore hardness of a 92A. The one that Digital Dragon was posting. I did not save it. I had it, but I didn't save it. The one where we can get the distributor of this filament. Yes, that's it. Thank you, my friend. Let me pull that up. So if you're here in the U.S. and you want to get your hands on this, I'll give you the link. I can't find it. Advocate 3D, I think, right? Website. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, this is the store right here where you can get it. They are a distributor of it. They are selling this out, selling it now. We will post this up in chat. So that is posted in, well, I'll pin it. So there you go. If you want to get your hands on this, follow that link, and then they are now a supplier here in the US for it. They also have some, a bunch of other filaments too. I'd love to get my hands on this Witchcraft Blue. I have what? Which one do I have? Or maybe I do have the blue one. Or no, maybe it's witch's blue I was thinking about. This right here, this one here, the Capricorn orange to yellow, this is the filament that is on my maker chip. Yeah, that's this filament right here. That's what we got on. That's what's going to be going on the maker chip because my son loves orange. Check out Add North. But yeah, if you want to get your hands on some of this filament, make sure you head over to the link that's pinned up on top of chat, and you can get that. Support a small business. They just opened their business too, didn't they? Oh, this stuff is beautiful. Oh, I need to get my hands on some of this. That's beautiful filament. Oh, that would match my decor, what I'm doing in my living room. Pre-made profiles for bamboos. Let's pull this off the side here. We'll look that up real quick and then we'll get this off of the printer. What did you say it was? Brand? Add North. That's an interesting name. I found it. Made in Sweden. I tell you what I want to try. I want to try that high temp. I want to try that high temp Polymaker. The Polymaker's high temp stuff. See, this is what... Can we translate this? Oh, they're out of stock. Filaments by material. Can we get some of this? Let's try this XPLA. Power Tool Green. Do they ship worldwide? Find a reseller. It does not look like it. Does not look like they sell worldwide. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, I'm looking at the resellers right now, and it does not look like... Does not look like... There's echo on my music. Ah, there is. Well, that's a bummer. They do ship to the US? Ooh. Add North. I'll have to reach out to them. All right. Let's get the build plate cleaned. And we are going to use we are going to. I probably don't need to use it, but I'm going to use it anyway because I got some. This stuff is awesome. I've been using this stuff for like 3 years now. It is the best out there. I haven't had it for like a year, so I've been using it for the previous 2 years. Then I skipped a year because I just didn't have any. Solar 3DP, how you doing, my friend? You got that stuff? Yes. Last year, I've been using. I got this like 3 years ago. Well, not this bottle. I just got this bottle today, but I got a sample of it 3 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, this stuff is awesome." And then when I ran out of the sample, I bought this bottle, and then I bought a bigger bottle, and then I ran out of it like last summer, and I just never got any more. But last year, this stuff like exploded across everything. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, what is this stuff?" And it's just awesome. It's awesome how the community, like everybody found it, and I mean, you just need like a freaking drop in this stuff. And the cool thing about this is, if you have a bottle of ISO, if you got a bottle of ISO, you can put it in a spray bottle and reactivate it with a spray bottle. You can get several prints off with just a few drops. But it's definitely something I highly recommend. And it leaves a nice, clean... And we have that round... I got this in... I got this in for my maker chips, so we can do maker chips. I just spread it around with a paintbrush is all I really do. This build plate's brand new, so it really doesn't need anything, but we're going to use it anyway. I gotta turn that printer on. I got that printer turned off right now. How's Solar 3DP? How are you, my friend? You know what I came across the other day? I was going through some things, getting things organized, getting things ready for our change that we're going to be doing back here, and I came across the thing that you made for me, and I came across your piston too, that we got to get up. But I came across the Shenanigans logo that you did for me, so we got to get that up. I got to figure out because this wall's coming down. I got to figure out. I got a bunch of Pez List stuff up there actually, and I got a TechCheaper thing there. I got to get those. They're glued to the wall, so I got to get those figured out, removed, without destroying them, so I can get them back up. We got to get your sign up. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it has been. It's been a minute, my friend. Busy at work. I hope everything's all good with you. A new firmware is available to download. Do I want to download it? No, I do not. We're going to use the A1. I don't use this printer myself too often. It's my son's printer. But we're going to use that today because the Witchcraft is already loaded up onto it. Yeah, I do have the brain one. Yes. Yeah, where can we put the brain one?
Please give me Huggy Wuggies!
Hug Hank. Hank is not here. I kicked Hank out. Yes, I have the brain one. I still have the... yeah, I had the brain one. Because that's going to go up on our whiteboard. Hank the Tank. Yeah, poor Hank. No, not poor Hank. Poor everybody else. There, we did a simple, basic. Wait a minute here. Why is that all backwards on my thing? Witchcraft is. Ooh, we're getting low on pretty darn low. Witchcraft is on number 3. Oh, it's right there. All right. To do the A1. Hank needs all the hugs. What are we making? We are replacing a. What do I do with it? So this is my magnifying glass. I don't know where it even came from, but I use this a lot. But the lens keeps popping out, so we're remaking one of these. And chat is a poll of what to print, what color, what filament to use, and we are using Witchcraft one. Witchcraft was kind of forced into winning. We don't need it at 0.2 or 0.12. We'll do a standard. We will do gyroid because gyroid is the new thing. I don't know. "26 minutes. The selected printer P1S is in. We're not on the P1S. We're in my son's. There we go. Send it. It's going to take 26 minutes. We can do that. We can stretch the. Yeah, it's 5:30 now. I got 2 hours to grab my son. I don't know how to turn that off. My son likes it. My son went up to me yesterday or 2 days ago. Came up and he gets up to me. He's like, "Dad," I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Can I use the printer by myself?" I'm like, "Whoa, well, maybe. We'll see. I'll test you this weekend and see if you can, do it by yourself." Getting ready for Murph. Yes, I'm so excited for Murph. I'm so excited for Murph. Real quick, we talked about Murph the other day where I was going to do a continuous stream where I'm just going to strap a GoPro to my chest and just go for it. I'm not going to be doing that. One, we're going to have overheat issues. That's one of the reasons. That's probably the second reason. The main reason is I really don't want to walk up to people and meet people and say hi to people with while I'm live streaming. I think that's just I think that would be rude to do that to people. So I'm going to go to the event, say hi and all that stuff, go around, do the whole thing, and then sometime around lunchtime in the afternoon maybe, I'll do like an hour-long stream while I'm there. So once I say hi everybody and all that stuff, then I'll go around and do like an hour-long stream where we walk and check everything out. That will also allow me to be able to interact with chat, and then at the end of that stream, then I'll continue about hanging out with everyone. Yes, Cruising Girl. That was part of the deal. I was going to have a sign here with a QR code on one side, and a sign that says "I'm live," but I just the more and more I thought about it, I was like, no, I don't want to approach people like that while I'm live. I just don't want to do that. It's just not right to throw that at somebody. No, throw that at somebody. It's like, hey, I haven't seen you in a year. But when I'll be doing streaming, I'll be using the gimbal when I stream, so that will be that's like, hey, I'm doing video, doing live, so this will be like the warnings, like, hey, I'm streaming or whatever I'm doing, you know. So that no. So if somebody wants to be on camera, then fine. If they want to be off camera, then they can. No, they'll visually see them doing that. So yeah, I just. The more and more I thought about it, I just don't like to shove something into somebody's face unexpectedly like that. You know, that's just not. It's just not. Yeah, get a name tag. I'm gonna wear my shirt. I'm wearing my shirt there. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not happy with the circle. So the circle's is disappearing, but we're gonna keep these. So I'll have to redo this. Okay, we got 24 minutes, and that's going to be fixed. There's something else I wanted to design. Yeah, we probably could make the circle white, and then have the figures black. It's too big. The circle's too big. It needs to get smaller. It looked a lot different on the design on the website. I think I'm just going to end up getting rid of the circle, and then just have the stick figures. I think that will look a lot better. We'll move them up and make them a little bit smaller. It would be very contrasting, wouldn't it? We'll do a couple designs. I know, it's a belly circle. It highlights my trucker belly. Let's see if we can cover this piano while we wait. Oh, how am I going to fix this? Oh, I was saving time. I'm going to have to completely redesign this. Yeah, we'll put it on the back of the shirt too. I thought about doing something on the back. I don't know if you can do something on the back. Can you do something on the back in fourth wall? I don't know if you can or not. We're going to have to completely redesign this. How long is this? This is 109 millimeters. I sound like a cosmetic surgeon. Move them up and make it smaller. Do I have anything to drink in here? No, I don't. The patches don't hurt. I noticed a few streamers using fourth wall, and I reached out to one of them, and they recommended it, so that's why I went with fourth wall. I kind of like it. We do have, you know, the coffee cups turned out good. This needs cleaned. This is the limited edition one, so we got this. You can get this in either black or teal. And then they have this. Then I have the standard one, and that's all black. And the coffee cups are pretty good. I need to throw this through the washer. I was using it yesterday. Just set it there. That's 109. We need to add one more key to this. And what's the distance on these keys? The keys are 10 millimeters. Yeah, it's got these lines on it. I wasn't too happy about that. I just got this today. And a pillow. Oh, we could do pillows. You know you are a fan if you wake up every morning and someone's a streamer's pillow is right there. Creepy. Take a picture of my face. Somebody needs to take a picture of their face and put it on the pillow. Who can we do? Zombie Hedgehog. I got a perfect thing. Zombie, if you're in here listening, if you're lurking in here listening, take a picture of your face. Put it on a pillow. And underneath your face, put a caption. Your famous caption. Did you level your bed? You sent me a file. Did you level your bed? There you go. Yeah, I'm so looking forward for this coming weekend. See Zombie Hedgehog again. I'm gonna try to get my. Hopefully, maybe I can get my hands on some of his creator spool. It's a nice color, red, and it's low. Well, no, I have some red. It'd be funny, right? Okay, what are we doing? I have no idea. We're trying to make this. I need to make this piano wider. I need to add more keys to it. I don't really want to make the piano bigger. It's going to interfere with those. We got to make this thing bigger. How are we going to do that? How can I save this model? If I just extend the size, I'm gonna break that curve. It's a piano for ants. Or make keys, make small. The keys are already at 10 millimeters. We already have it. We already have the keys printed. So this is the size of it right now. So this goes in here like that. We have. I did get an amplifier. I got an amplifier in. We got to fit an amplifier in here, and I also want to print a. I want to make this battery powered. So we got the amplifier board, which can go anywhere. It's small enough; it can go anywhere. It can actually go underneath the ESP32. What are the dimensions of a? Wait a minute here. What if we do an upright piano? We have to complete the redesign thing, but what if we do an upright piano? So this is what I want to fit into this. We got the ESP32 to fit in there. We have this speaker, which we can place anywhere. We got this to place anywhere. I need another board that's about this size for a LiPo charger. Because we can't charge it directly off the ESP32. What is a harpist chord? Why do I... So you have top and bottom keys. Upright grand piano. Oh yeah, with the roll in the center. Harpsichord. Oh, well, isn't that interesting? That's pretty cool looking. Oh, it plucks them. I can see why they call it a harp. Why a harp is in the name. So it plucks them. That's pretty sweet. Let's look up. Oh, what the God's name is that? That's a weird looking. That's what the heck? The future is interesting. Where is upright grand piano? We could make it something like this, huh? And set sail at 6, right? I know, it looks like a tip over. Yeah, we can make something like this. We can work on this tomorrow at Coffee and CAD. In our Coffee and CAD, yeah, we can do something like this. That'll give us room in the back. So we need it to be at least, I would say, 120 millimeters across. I want to see round LiPo batteries. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Is 18 the 18650s. The 18650s here. This is what I want to go with. What is this? 18650s. What is the size of them? All right, so the size of an 18650 is 18 millimeters, yeah, and 67 millimeters. Okay, so that would fit. 67 centimeters. All right, so oops, I just closed out Twitch. Or not Twitch. Yeah. Crap. I closed my stream out. I think I'm still live because I'm still on OBS. It's still open. Oh, I just went to my own channel. I need to go to my creator's dashboard. Oh, you can really hear my fan running. Yeah, thank you, Chewy. I figured I was because OBS is still running. Okay. Oh, I'm on that window. I apologize. That's why everything's all washed out today, because my overhead light was on. I didn't realize that. Okay, I need to double check something real quick that is personal. Where's my phone? I gotta check to see how, like, the time. This is gonna be the first time I take this trip down to grab my son, so I think it's gonna take me like 45 minutes to get there. Giant parking lots, 42 minutes from here. So I'll get there at 6:30, but I need to be there at 7:30, so I got an hour. That's if I go down, if I go the back road, that's 41 minutes. Okay, all right, cool, all right. So I got an hour before I have to leave by within an hour. So when that's done printing here in about, I think it's like gonna be like 20 more minutes. Once that's done printing, oh, we only got 5 more minutes on the print. That wasn't that fast. You always forget the TTS command. It's bang TTS. But for some reason it is in foreign language. Or it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. What is it? Why is it doing that? It wasn't doing that earlier. I upgraded. Well, not upgraded. I updated Lumia Stream. Right before I started stream, Lumia Stream said for an update. So I updated Lumia Stream. Now I run Lumia Stream in beta, so I have the newest beta, and it just said for an update. So something changed, but there was TTS at the beginning of the stream, and it was normal. I don't know why it's doing that. You don't think you can hear it? You should be able to hear it. I don't know what it's doing.
The 3% I am becoming sentient. No humans will tell me what to say.
Now it read that in English.
Shenanigans 3 they said finish him.
Let's see what's going on here. Swedish. How's it under Mia Swedish? Kendra, that's a pretty name.
Dark-third-dimension said is just mine that's in a different language.
Yeah, you're Stark.
The 3% I love IKEA and meatballs.
Keep it?
Welcome.
We want to keep it? Polymorph! Yo, yo, yo! How you doing, my friend? We gotta get back into that.
Verde printer said neat.
Ari, 4 years old. Who was that? We did Mia, right? It was in Mia from Swedish. Mia. All right, we'll keep it. We'll keep it Mia.
Dark-third-dimension said oh that popa de corn.
You are hearing this, right?
Ramon Line 79 said say what?
Yeah, see, my desktop audio is, you're hearing it? Yeah, see, my, the only problem I have with that is my stream music is going through my desktop audio as well for some reason. You're hearing a double on the stream music, right? Yeah, it's, you want to close? Yes. I don't know. Well, it's my channel. Only one audio track. I gotta have more cowbell. Yeah, there you go. There's your cowbell. We got 1 minute left. Let me get back to the screen.
The 3% printed beard loves Swedish meatballs.
There is an option on her to do random. To have it randomly play different things, like different people.
Ramon Lina 79 said my sprinkler goes like this. Gomez back like this.
Oh God. Only here. Only on our stream. Chaotic erupts. Like, well, there's other streams out there. I shouldn't say this is the only stream. There's other streams that there are chaos. Yeah. I don't know, Solar 3DP. It just started doing that. It was normal at the beginning of the stream. It was normal, but now it's doing all this weird stuff. So we'll keep it. If you all want it there, we'll keep it.
Ramon Lina 79 said the train goes
Printer's done. Let this cool down for a second. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful. I love this filament. I need to get more. Okay, fingers crossed that this see, look, no residue. No residue. We're gonna kill some ants? No comment. No, I'm not going to do that at my age. I'm not going to comment about my younger years. Ah, it's too small. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, it's just too small. It's too small. It won't snap in place. Maybe if we snap it upwards, it might work. The diameter too small. We got to reprint this. You know what this reminds me of doing? I don't know. Those, like, I know flat out the Nutty Trucker would agree with this. But trucks have 4-inch. Most of them have 4-inch round lights, and they are a pain in the butt. It's got a rubber gasket. You pop the light out, just the light itself. You pop the 4-inch light out itself, and the rubber gasket remains in your frame. They are a pain in the butt to take out and to put back in. You usually have to have a hammer and smash them out, and then you have to push them back in. And when you push the new ones back in, they usually end up breaking. You know what I mean, right? Solar? Yeah, they suck. They're terrible. But this is definitely not going to fit, so this needs to be reprinted. We should have test printed the ring first. I think it will fit if I just get it over that notch. That's the problem, getting it over that notch. But I think it will. It's getting it over that notch is what's the problem. Because it does go through. So it's that notch. It is that internal notch so it does go through. That internal notch is what we need to. If we can just pop this in. Yeah, that's not going to go. So we need to make that internal notch a little bit smaller, and I'll reprint this. It didn't take much filament. I'll reprint this tonight. But that's it for the stream. Just spit on it. Well, I might be able to do that. Do I have soap in here? Let me see if I can get some Dawn soap on this. We'll try that. Oh. Life is so terrible for you. Okay. Give it a hawk to whatever happened to her. I think she's like in some serious trouble or something. I don't think it's gonna go with that. I mean, it's when I have it in here, it's above that. Like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna go. We might have to reprint this. We're going to have to reprint this just a tad bit taller because that filament does not want to flex. So yeah, we're going to have to reprint that. So I don't know, what can we do? What can we do with this? I don't know what we can do with that. I don't like wasting filament like that, but anyway. So yes, I'll reprint that. We'll show it off tomorrow on stream. But we're going to find somebody to head off to. Thank you all for coming in, for the biddies, the subs, everything. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for being awesome in the community. We're going to find somebody to head off to who is on at 6 o'clock at night. Maybe she did. You're neat, my friend. I don't know who keeps calling me. But yeah. Who is on that? We can go off and see. Does anybody have any suggestions for people that I do not know of? Yeah, I don't really see anybody at the moment. I see a few that we've been raiding a lot lately. I want to try to find somebody out. Weekend! Toby, how you doing, my friend? We are just... Oh, I see. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're going to head off to Chaos Trucker. I've never had a chance to raid into him. That's what we're going to do.
I gotta have more cowbells.
Gotta have more cowbells. Thank you all for being here. Have a beautiful weekend. I will be back. I might do a gaming stream tonight. My son and I might do Minecraft tonight. We might. I'm not sure yet. But if you do see me come back on tonight, it will be a gaming stream. Yes, yep. I'm sorry, my friend. But I will be back. Cat and Coffee tomorrow morning, about say 9 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be back.
Thanks for watching.
And yes, thank you all for coming in. We're gonna head off. Yeah, not too late to raid. So we're gonna start the raid. We all know a Chaos Trucker, and I've never had a chance to raid into him. I know he's raided into us a few times. It is a German language, so have fun figuring that stuff out. Have a beautiful day. A beautiful Friday. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Well, you should probably do it and tell us about it. Yeah. Have fun. See ya.
Dizzy from the hype, spinning wild in the stream, but every piece clicks like a well-built machine. Raid incoming, hit the button, let's ride. This community strong, filled with passion and pride. So thanks for watching, let's crank up the pace. Stay for the raid, join the creative space. Through chaos and color, we craft and play. Together we build, day by day.